Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome back to Witches and Midnight Margaritas. Well, apples. Apples. We have two apple spells for you tonight. They're kind of at opposite ends of the spectrum, potentially morally gray. We're just giving information for entertainment purposes.
Of course.
As always. So the first one we're going to do is an obsession spell. Now, if you've seen our video on love spells, you know that that's an impossibility. You can't make someone fall in love with you. But there is no problem doing an obsession spell. So,
Push it along a little bit, I guess.
yeah, do what you need to do. Now, before you want someone obsessed with you, please think it through. What's going to happen? What does that look like if someone's obsessed with you? It could be stalker, it could be violent. You got to really think these things through. So now that all the uncomfortable stuff is off the table, let's get to it. You need yourself an apple. And what you want to do is you want to cut it top to bottom. Those are just seeds. No worries.
Leave them there.
Yes. Apples are a nightshade, and they are absolutely great at doing anything witchcrafty.
Absolutely.
So what we're going to do is we're going to sandwich something in here. The first thing is going to be sugar. Sugar or honey, whatever you have. Honey's just more expensive than sugar, so
And
we're using sugar.
a little bit messier. I'm just going to do it over here so that I don't have sugar everywhere.
We'll scooch it this way just a smidge so
Sorry.
people can
They
see.
can't see. Sorry.
Yeah.
It was too far away.
Yeah. And then that sweetens it. You're sweetening them to you. So any sweetener would be okay. Not artificial, I would stay away from, but this is fine. The next thing we're gonna do is cinnamon, because apples and cinnamon, it's like the perfect marriage, right? And cinnamon is really powerful and it speeds things along. So that is what we want. Oh, look at that. It's just like making apple pie. Okay. I gotta consult my handy dandy notes here. The next thing we're gonna put in there is some mugwort. Mugwort is, I understand, not exactly easy to get all the time, but it is fantastic for obsession spells. It's fine as long as it's in there somewhere. So you get a little bit of mugwort in there. There we go.
Whatever. However
Perfect.
It is.
Yeah. And then we're going to do some mandrake. And why are we going to do some mandrake? Because it's toxic.
Yeah. I'm not touching this one.
Yeah, it's toxic. And we're kind of making a poison apple.
Sort of.
Yeah. Yeah, we're making a poison apple. And then once you have that all set together, you want to get 2 bay leaves, because bay leaves are wish fulfillment. And on the bay leaves, you write your name and your intended's name. We're not gonna go so far as do
To
that.
write that because we're not doing it for anyone in particular.
No. So 1 and 2. There we go. And then you put them in there too. And that's all the ingredients that you need inside this apple. So then you're gonna put it together
As best you can.
as best as you can.
Upside down.
Yeah. So then you're gonna want to get yourself a red candle and a black candle. And you can't really tell, but these are dressed with oil and sugar, and they're bound together. The red candle is them, the black candle is you, because you're the one doing the black magic, okay? So what we've done is we cut a little notch on the top of this apple so that these can fit right in here. It worked in the experiment.
I think over this way a little bit.
Oh, okay. There we go. It doesn't have to be perfect. So you're gonna, and you need them bound together because to get someone obsessed with you, you're kind of binding them to you,
Yeah,
right?
binding the candles.
So this should be okay. If you want to bind up the apple or wrap up the apple, that's okay too. But you want to make sure that the candles are inside the apple. then you light them, and you want to say things like, I am your only thought day and night. There is no one in your life before me. You cannot breathe without thinking about me. Whatever obsessive thought that you have, toss it in. Toss it in with this. But stay in control. This spell has been known to create stalkers. And you got to be in control. If you get yourself in that kind of a situation where someone's a stalker and you're uncomfortable with it, stop it.
You can stop it.
You can stop it. Always leave a way out, right? So stay in control. This is you as the practitioner. You're the one in control. Also, some people might not be able to manifest their feelings because they're very introverted or they compartmentalize their feelings. So you might not think it's working. But just because they don't vocalize how they're feeling, watch for small changes. And that is a poison apple obsession.
Yeah, always leave yourself a way out. That's all you need.
Always.
You need to make sure that you have a way out.
Always.
Yeah.
So, moving right along to our next one. What if, just scooch it all over to the side. That's why we're in the kitchen today.
Yeah.
What if someone is already obsessed with you and you're like, knock that shit off? We got something for that too.
We do.
So, again, an apple. Beautiful apple. Should took the sticker off. Carve a heart in it. And here's why. This is representing them. And you want them to just stop. Stop thinking about you. You can do blindness spells and everything else, but when someone is literally obsessed, sometimes you got to take control. Also, if things are getting violent or whatever, get help. Call police.
Absolutely.
Don't entertain people that are stalking you. Block them, delete them, tell them to fuck off.
Yeah.
Like, don't be stupid and don't be gaslit.
Get the authorities involved if you need to.
Yes.
But make sure you block them and take all your precautions.
Be safe.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you want to do is you get an apple, carve a heart in it. And then we're going to get a black candle. And we've carved his name in there, but you can't see. And we've dressed it with hot foot powder, which basically means fuck off.
Yeah.
So you can use pepper, cayenne pepper, anything like that. And again, I've made a little hole for the candle. But before you do, this is what I want you guys to do. Let me get this paper towel over here. Get yourself some pepper or hot foot powder and dump it in their fucking heart. Because we want their heart to stop fucking around with us.
Yeah.
This stuff is strong.
Not to go away.
Yeah.
We want them to go away.
And also put something of you in here.
Yeah.
Because if they're obsessed with you, you are in their heart. So put a little bit of your hair. You can put your name, your fingernails, whatever. Okay?
Anything from you.
Yeah. And then you say things like, stop. Just leave me alone. Someone else is for you. It's not me. And then get yourself a knife and stab them right in the fucking heart. So, looks good, huh? You leave that there. And then you get your candle. This is why you don't put your candle in first, right? You put your candle in the little hole and then you light it up.
Let it burn.
Let it burn.
All the way down.
And when it's all the way down, remove the knife and cleanse and wash the knife, okay? Like if you're using a ritual knife or anything like that, make sure it's cleansed.
Yeah.
This one's just a kitchen knife, so whatever. It's fun to stab things, you guys. Then, when this is done, take it and bury it far away.
Yeah.
Far away. And if you can't, you can actually throw it in a dumpster because the dumpster takes things away.
And puts it in a...
Yeah. It would be best buried in a graveyard or cemetery, but we can't always get, and you know what? People ask questions when you're burying things there.
Yeah, exactly.
Trust me. So just throw it in the garbage outside, like when your garbage goes out or whatever. If you need to put it in the freezer until then, that is okay.
Yeah.
That would be a good time to use a freezer. And then that's it.
Dispose of it as soon as you can.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
Put feeling into the stabbing.
Yes.
it would be great if you had a samurai sword and you're just like, leave me alone.
You can do that too.
Just for theatrics.
Or do it a couple of times.
Do it a
like,
couple times. Just get in there. Yeah, like
get
leave
up.
me alone.
Leave me
But
alone.
do not fall for gaslighting. If you want someone out of your life that is obsessed with you, block.
Yes.
Don't take messages. Don't take messages from
Don't
their
reply to
friends.
messages. Make sure you do not reply to them.
No, because you're just giving them hope.
Yeah.
And we don't want to do that.
No, absolutely
do
not.
So anyways, that's some fun crafts that you can do with apples.
Yeah.
If you have a obsession or you want to have an obsession, that's what you can do.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us tonight, guys.
Thank you.
We're celebrating 100 subscribers.
Thank you so much.
100.
Love that.
I don't know what to do with myself.
Awesome.
I don't know what to do, but thank you.
Thank you.
We love you all. We're here for you. Stay magical.